Hello, my name is Donna Creedon, and my husband Ken Brown and I joined the Advent almost 4 years ago. I am therefore the newest of the new class of vestry members, I think, and I am humbled and honored to be here today. The theme for the current series of daily devotionals is the Advent's own vision statement, that Christ's light be seen in us. That phrase brings to my mind a call to be evangelical. Evangelism is a concept that makes some people uncomfortable. As a matter of fact, I recently heard a fellow parishioner, a person for whom I have the highest regard, say, "I don't have an evangelical bone in my body." And I have to admit, I would put myself in that same category. So if one is an introvert, isn't excited by the thought of being called to be evangelistic, what is one to do so that Christ's light can be seen in us? For some reason, I was reminded of the advice that was given to me on the first day of my first job. My responsibilities included, of course, answering the phones. The woman training me said, "Always smile before you pick up the phone." I thought, how odd. The person on the other end of the phone can't see me. But I took her advice, and I was amazed at how the people on the other end of the line responded. Their voices often brightened, they sounded friendlier, they engaged me in conversation instead of abruptly saying, "Mr. So-and-so," with maybe a "please" as an afterthought. It was a small thing to do. But here are some truths about small things. It is easier to do one small thing than one big thing. It is easier to do several small things than one big thing. It is easier for small things to become habits. It is easier for small things to be replicated by others. So for those of us who wonder what we could possibly do that Christ's light might be seen in us, here are some small things. A smile is a small thing. If you are wearing your mask, smile with your eyes and your voice. Be extra appreciative when you say thank you to someone is another small thing. A note put in the mail is a small thing. A phone call is a small thing. An inquiry as to another's well-being is a small thing, and really listening to that person's response is also a small thing. Waving to the neighbor is a small thing. Buying extra groceries for those in need is a small thing. You want me to go back? These small things could become habits and could be replicated by those with whom you come into contact. These small actions would be Christ's light. Remember the hymn, "This Little Light of Mine, I'm going to let it shine"? I will close with a small quote from John chapter 1, verse 5. "The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it." Let your little light shine in small ways. The light, Christ's light, will spread. Thank you for being here with us today.